The deep water discovery is our top story today at 5. Here's what we know right now. A total of 5 bodies have been recovered, and 1 person is still missing after the 184-foot yacht went down in a storm Monday.
Among the victims are titans in the tech and financial industries with some ties to our area. Fox 8's Sharon Crowley is here with new details. Still coming in 48 hours after the tragedy. Sharon.
Yeah, that's right, and still a lot of questions, too. 15 of the 22 on board survived, including the yacht's captain. Survivors telling investigators they had a feeling of being lifted by the waves just before the super yacht sunk. The British super yacht was at anchor off Sicily near Palermo, just about a half-mile offshore. Tonight, investigators want to know how this could have happened and when a smaller boat who was nearby stayed afloat. Divers searching the wreck of a super yacht that sank off of Sicily found the bodies of 5 more passengers. They are still searching for 1 more. Questions are now intensifying about why the vessel sank so quickly when a nearby sailboat remained afloat.
The vessel sank in a matter of minutes, 2 to 5, depending on the various accounts. That's particularly fast for a vessel to sink, particularly without any major structural failures.
Italian civil protection officials say the 184-foot-long British ship was struck by a waterspout and sank quickly.
The accounts from the divers is that the vessel is pretty much intact on the bottom of the sea. So that, coupled with reports of very extreme and localized weather at the time of the sinking, it really hints at a freak accident whereby the vessel might have been pushed over on its side.
22 people were on board when the tragedy occurred. Among them, British tech tycoon Mike Lynch and his 18-year-old daughter. 15 people escaped in a lifeboat and were rescued by a nearby sailboat. Italian divers say the recovery mission inside the sunken ship on the ocean floor is extremely difficult.
This is a quite sort of tricky depth to be working at. There's one thing popping down and just being at that depth, but what they're required to do is to go inside and pick their way meticulously through the structure of a newly sunk ship. Now, when a vessel sinks, lots of items, anything not nailed down, will rise into the water column. So anything in a galley, any liquids, that's going to reduce visibility.
Well, the captain of the yacht did survive. Investigators have opened a formal case into this tragedy. They're looking at whether the keel that steadies the ship might have been retracted because they were in shallower water. So when the tornado hit, the yacht flipped more easily, and the height of that 200-plus foot mast may have also contributed to the yacht capsizing.
Yeah, still a lot of questions for sure about that. And Sharon, what do we know about the passengers who died? Because we do know some had ties to New York City, right?
Yeah, actually 2, a partner in a law firm, Christopher Morvillo, and his wife, also a jewelry designer. Both of them appear to have lost their lives on that super yacht. The group were there as part of a legal team celebrating tech giant Mike Lynch's successful legal victory in a U.S. fraud case.
Yeah, just awful. All right, Sharon, thank you for those details.